Still Slippin podcast, man. Still slipping. It won't stop. Can't stop, right? So today, it's me, OYGlaylo, and I almost was by myself today, man. I don't know. I think Jones is a little sick or something. So wherever he at, man, hopefully he feel better. But today, I have a special guest host in the house. Now, some of y'all might be familiar with her. Some of y'all might not be. But yeah, welcome to the podcast all the way from Davis, PKJ. Y'all give it up for PKJ.
Yo, I'm here. Even though I'm never slipping.
All right. Welcome. Glad to have you, get you in here on such a short notice, you know, but we got you in the building. All right.
Yeah,
so,
glad to be here, you know, so.
All right. So before we get into today's topic, which we're going to be touching on weapons for the SGC and tactics for the SGC. Now, we're not going to get into each and every single weapon that you can use. We just going to talk about the weapon classes. But before we do that, we do want to let the people out there that's not familiar with PKJ, let the people know, you know, a little bit about you, how you started with GTA and what faction you represent.
Yeah, so, you know, I've been with Davis family from the start. Like over 10 years ago. Always been with the same crew. Yeah, and just fighting ballers, you know? And whoever else wanted smoke, so.
That's it, huh? Fighting ballers and whoever else want that smoke. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's basically it, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So Davis family's all right. So you was around like in the beginning, right? The PS3. So another one that we had a previous, you know, the second female we've had on the show. I don't know if you saw the previous or one of the previous episodes. We had Lady Hitman, and I was gonna see you can confirm what she was talking about. Could you relate to what she was talking about as far as like the guys like trying to go after the female characters and shit like that?
I mean, yes, I think when you're a girl, other people probably think that you're an easy target, you know? So, but yeah, I don't think that was the case for me, to be honest. And yeah, I think some people get kind of salty too, you know, when you get beat by a girl. I don't know. Some people have like a little ego going on, so. Oh, being a female, I guess killing you, being up on score, probably hurt some other people's feelings, but yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, getting their feelings hurt and getting smoked by a female.
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways, you know. I think like online, it's like, I think a lot of it is kind of toxic because as a female, you can never do it right, you know, because some people just hate you for no reason, or you say something that they don't like, they get mad at you. It's like, yeah. I don't know. I had a few situations myself that I was like, oh wow, you know, what's going on?
All right, people being toxic. That's basically what it is, huh? Feelings.
Yeah.
People
Yeah, I even had
hurt.
some fam being toxic, to be honest. Like, yeah, you don't see that a lot of families, but yeah, most of the time it's like other crews or other people. Yeah, I don't know if I should go into details about that, but yeah, I mean, I can relate to what she said, so
that's up to you if you want to or not.
Nah, I'm not gonna put out names.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to drop names. You can drop the situation though, but you don't have to drop names. But that's if you want to.
Okay, I can tell about the situation then.
All right.
Because, yeah, I mean, that was like a long time ago. Like, I have to think. Like somewhere in the beginning, and there was this. He was from a family's crew. I forgot what crew he was. I remember the name. Yeah, I mean, it was cool, just talking normal, but you know, this person was talking a lot to me, and I'm like, hey, you know, I have my own life, you know, I can't be always chatting with you every single day. And I tried to tell him like a few times, you know, nicely and stuff, until he got butthurt, trying to come at me in the game with his friends, you know, got smoked by me. Oh man. Yeah, and even years later, this person would come talk trash in my inbox. Like, you know, what can you say about that? Life of a female gamer.
He wouldn't let it go?
Oh no, it's like I didn't even say nothing else, and then years later, he sent a message like, "Oh, fake ass." I'm like, okay, if that's how you feel, yeah.
Oh man. how you go bring up a situation years later, man? You're still salty about it, man. Let it go, man. Whoever you're talking about. I hope he
I
see
know.
this video, man. Let it go, bro. But yeah.
I hope he watches. Yeah, let it go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, like even like like other crews, like you know, ballers and stuff. Cause just because you like in their like in families or like a rival crew, they immediately start like talking toxic stuff to you, and I never really get that, you know, because I know it's a game. Like you can shoot it out with each other, but like some people took it to some extent and like calling you names and all that extra stuff, and I'm like, that's so unnecessary for me.
That kind of made it like, you know, not worth it, you know, because like you said, this was a long time ago, and even then most people were, you know, well, quite a few of us was older, and then now here you are, an older person getting into arguments, and then the people that you're arguing with are usually teenagers, man, to be honest. For the most part, people under 20 years old, and it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are you arguing with people over a video game that's in their teens, or you know, can't even buy alcohol legally, at least in the United States? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it gets old. I don't know. Yeah, you like, especially now being older, I'm not trying to do that stuff anymore.
So yeah, okay, that's cool. Cool little story, man. Like, it's good you didn't drop no names though, but you know, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's probably other people out there that's dealing with situations like that. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the weapons thing, man. So you know, you was around in the beginning, so you kind of know about, you know, the play styles and the tactics people use. And for people that don't know, I don't know if you want to talk about it or not. We don't really have to. But some people don't know, this is the actual Denise, Miss Denise. So, but yeah. We already touched on that in the Clips video, man. So if you don't know, just go over there to episode 4 and check out. I pinned the video in the comments, man. So go watch that video. But so I know from when I started, the street gang community already had like rules about what weapons you can use in free game. And I don't know if it came from GTA 4 online community or if it just started like in the beginning. But initially, it was just ARs only. That was always the thing thrown around, right? And then more later, a lot more people start using pistols and stuff, which is cool because a pistol is not really OP. It takes more skill to use a pistol, right? Yeah, my bad. It take more. That was Jones texting me right there, saying he ain't feeling good. But yeah, so a pistol takes a little bit more skill to use to kill somebody with. except for the AP pistol. The AP pistol takes a little less skill because anything that's kind of like a switch in real life, don't really take skill to use. You know what I'm saying? You just point, shoot, right? So any kind of pistol, I don't think there was ever any pistols that was like banned or not, you weren't allowed to use. Everything was fair game with the pistols. Then you had sniper rifles. For me, the sniper rifle, I know it was kind of, the sniper rifle was kind of like a gray area because you need it for some situations. You need a sniper rifle. Like if my enemy spawn hella far away, I'm not trying to shoot. Like you're outside of AR range, and you still trying to shoot them from like 6 blocks away when you could just pull out a sniper rifle, right?
True.
Yeah. So the sniper rifle was kind of a gray area, I think. I don't know. That one still, I feel like that one's up for debate, especially the marksman rifle, because I feel like the marksman rifle was better. I know the heavy rifle, the heavy sniper, is usually like a 1-hit tap, and you did definitely 2-hit tap. But I'm gonna ask before we get too deep. What was your favorite weapon of choice in GTA?
Oh man, I think back then it was like the special carbine, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I use special carbine, and then I guess the marksman rifle. Yeah, I use that one too. But just because when you like long distance with the marksman, it's like, especially people that use FA or something else, then I just use marksman, and yeah. So those two guns for me, that was probably the two that I used the most.
Okay, yeah. The special carbine was like a favorite for everybody. It was one of the top. I don't know what's top now. Like I said, I'm not in there. I'm not in the field like that no more. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's the top gun now. But back then, the special carbine was like the top AR to go to.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people used the marksman rifle. Even people that was against it, used it. So that's why I said the sniper rifles are kind of a gray area. Because I think the marksman rifle in first person was like, you can move extra fast. You can move hella fast with that one.
Yeah. If you would go first person with the marksman rifle, yeah, you move faster.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got butthurt because I don't know. I feel like some stuff is like when people start doing something and you're not used to it, you probably don't like it because you're like, man. Because like imagine whoever was the first person that decided to use BST in the session in the street game community. They probably had everybody pissed like, why this person not dying? But it took somebody to do it first, and now the whole community does it. Like I've seen so many videos of people since I've been on IG for like a week, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, man, the SGC is cooked, man. The SGC is done. Because all the stuff, the videos I've seen people doing crazy stuff, man, using exploding bullets and like thermal imaging, like that's not street gang, you know what I mean? So you blowing people up. Street gangs don't have exploding bullets, man. Like, so I'm like, oh man, yeah, it's worse than I expected. So
yeah, GTA puts that stuff in the game too, but I feel like if you're in that street gang community, you know that like those type of weapons or like ammo and stuff you shouldn't be using. But I mean, you can say that people still gonna use it if they think they like get an advantage.
Yeah, they're gonna want to get try to help them get a win, and a lot of that stuff plays into, like you said, like I was saying, tactics too. But yeah, I don't know. It feel like for me, I always thought like with TDMs and like death matches, I always looked at it as, you know, if I want to do that, I'm gonna go play Call of Duty. That's what it feels like. And then behind the like death matches and things, it's more competitive. I feel like the TDMs and death matches should be more competitive, which it is, but there's no reward for doing it. Like other games, they have tournaments and all of these competitions and things like that for you to go show your skill, get a team together. Rockstar don't do none of that for the GTA community. I never heard of no tournament where you can go do CBs and win money. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I never heard of that either.
Yeah, but I've heard of it for other games, but that's why I was like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that. And then, I don't know, it just kind of try hard to me. And then now, like you said, people it's like you in a gang, but you basically Merryweather at this point with all the stuff you're using. You just only thing that's gang about you is the only thing that's gang about them is saying that you a fam or a baller or whatever you rep. That's about it. Your play style is not gang play style. So
yeah, I think the play style, like you can say like, hey, you're just gonna use ARs, but most of the time that was not happening though. You know, people use that auto shotgun, or people had like was it a BST? I don't know. It's like crazy. And like even with the FAA, you know, I felt like a lot of moments it was not even like fair anymore, or just ARs.
Yeah, I think it's just a rare group of people that actually got to experience GTA without FAA. Because the FAA came out like around the Lowriders DLC, I think, or with the PS4, I believe FAA came out. Because on PS3 there was no FAA, so it came out something. It came on PS3 there was no FAA at all. It was separate. You just had auto aim and you had free aim. It was once they introduced PS4, then FAA came, and then because initially some people didn't know about FAA, because I know I didn't, and I know you're familiar with the Davis Avenue family. They the one told me like, oh yeah, some of these people be having FAA on whatever, and I'm like, what's that? And so they schooled me on it, because they were more doing TDMs and stuff, and you could tell when somebody had FAA because their RP would be lower than the rest of the people that's in the TDM. Or even if you do a mission, you already know that when you do a mission, you can tell somebody got FAA because their RP is hella low versus everybody else's.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like I don't know exactly when it was introduced, but yeah, I think that kind of like kind of like messed up the street gang community too, to be honest, because you know, you can expect, or you would assume, people to not go and put the FAA on it. They would just do it, you know? So you have an advantage over people that don't have FAA. Just like dropping BST. You drop BST, you're going to have an advantage over people that do not use BST.
And I'm going to say this, their argument is going to be, well, if I'm in the session, I drop BST, you can drop BST too. You know, they kind of like
but that's the thing. If you're in the street gang community and you say, hey, we're just gonna use ARs, no BST, no extra stuff, you know, just ARs, I feel like you should just keep it with the ARs. Yeah, I never get it. Like, to me it feels like cheating. You trying to cheat to win or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, all for a score pick, man. That's basically all it is. To say, oh, I was up on you, but you had to cheat to do that.
I know, like does that really make you a good shooter though, you know? So you can say, oh, I'm up on score on you, but okay, but how, you know? Did you use FAA? Did you use BST? Did you did you go ghost? You know, some people did that too. They went ghost. I'm
Man, don't
like,
even get me started
what?
on the
You
ghosts.
come, you go ghost, get your kills, and then leave, and then be like, oh, I'm up on score. Like, oh wow, yeah. You'd be proud. That's so silly to me.
Yeah, that ghost thing is like real funny to me. Because the thing with ghost organization and off radar, I feel like if you're somebody that is known to fight it, like there's certain people I can remember their name, but there's people that they'll go ghost every now and then or whatever they do. Like I used to do it, but I did it to like initiate. I use off the radar or use ghost for people that I thought they was gonna leave. Cause there's people that when they have a bunch of people around them, they'll be in a session and they'll fight. But when they're by themselves, they're gonna leave the session and run. Or if they, if they feel like they're not gonna win, they get up out the lobby real quick. So I would use ghost off the radar just to initiate. I never use ghost just to get a kill and then leave and run out the session real quick just to make a video clip. Like that's some real whole type activities right there.
Tell me about it. I had so many people do that. Even family members. You know, like you if you're watching, there is this particular one families, I forgot from which crew, but he came as we were shooting it out with ballers. He came, he went either ghost or off radar. He killed me, left the session, and posted that pic on social club. That's sad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
sad.
pretty. It's a pathetic tactic. You know what I'm saying? If you do it, stay and fight. Finish the fight, man. Don't. You're gonna just leave and. I don't know. I feel like that's something like a low rank would do, like a muscle, like somebody that's new to the crew, or maybe new to free aim, and they just trying to impress the rest of their, their crew members. That's not something for like a leader to be doing, bro. Like that's some. I don't know. It's real childish or immature. Like you're not really a shooter. Like I can't respect nobody that do it, whether they a fan, baller, Vago. I can't respect that, man. Like I said, if you were known for like staying in the lobby and fighting, even whether you ghost or not, then cool. You can go off radar. You can use ghost whenever you feel like you need to, because you prove that you don't need it. But there's some people out there that's running around.
Mm-hmm.
You never see them fight without ghost organizations. They never. For example, this Brokey the bum, man. I pull up to his house after he made this little video, because somebody asked me, he was like, hey Laylo, was you up on Brokey? I'm like, nah. I was like, nah, why? He's like, yeah, he put you on YouTube. But I'm like, I already knew what he was talking about, because he made a video, or he only seen me one time where he killed me. And that's the only time he killed me was when he was ghost and he waited for me to come out to car me.
Wow.
But that video was like, that incident was like a month old. And I already pulled up on him twice. That's why I had the purple hood ornaments video. That happened. The purple hood ornament situation happened after the little car meet situation. I pulled up on him again 2 times. And he's sitting in the house, but he can't fight me on radar, so he leaves. So like, it's like weird, bro.
Yeah, I don't get that type stuff. I don't think I've ever did something like that, to be honest.
Nah, yeah, it's like it's I don't know, it's real goofy. It's like why you in the street gang community if you play like that? But anyway,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want to give too much light on that, because like I said, the people that I'm talking about, I had fams and ballers tell me, oh well, we already know they like this, kind of like they play like that. But I'm like, why you cool with these people then? Or like, I wouldn't hang around a fam that does that, because I know the fam that you talking about, I didn't hang around them like that because I knew they did that type of activity.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna hang with you knowing that you don't fight unless you got 10 other fans with you and you only can fight off radar, bro. Like, come on. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
that's
back on
like
it.
a
I'm gonna get back on topic though. I'm gonna get a little off topic and go back to the weapons. So, well, we touched on the where we left off. Oh yeah, sniper rifle and marksman rifle. I feel like heavy sniper is cool easily because a heavy sniper moves a little bit slower than the marksman. I feel like the marksman rifle is cool too, but I can understand why people get frustrated with somebody that's only using the marksman rifle because it's like you can't get close enough to them, or they might be so accustomed to using it, like it feel like they like spawn killing you with the sniper rifle.
yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But I
But
yeah, I definitely
using a marksman like that takes skills too, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. People get because where did I go? I fought somebody and it was a random man, and I ain't gonna lie, that random whooped my ass, man. He whooped my ass he came in a free aim and he realized it was free aim, and so instead of trying to free aim, he just used the marksman rifle. And I was like, damn, this auto aim dude, he was good because he played the auto aim, but he used the marksman rifle. Hey man, he fucked me up. He didn't even go lie. Yeah. I was like, damn. I was like, cool. I was like, good thing I don't trip off randoms though. You can't do that. But yeah. All right, that's
yeah. Yeah, I feel like
go
with
ahead.
the marksman, I think I said it before too. It's like with people like cheating and stuff, then like I know for me, because I wasn't the type of player that would cheat, so I didn't use FAA or BST or that type of stuff. So I think like having a weapon like a marksman, just it was a good weapon or like style of play against people who would cheat, who would use FAA or BST or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that point of view. Because you're like, you don't know if this person. I know at one point it used to be able to, you used to be able to tell the FAAers because they would do the roll and stop and shoot you while they're
Yeah.
standing still. That was obvious. But then there's some people evolved and was able to use it while they're moving. They move like a free aim player, and then they'll use FAA at like the last second.
Yeah.
But the marksman will definitely help balance out. But I don't know, marksman. I don't know what y'all think, man. In the comments, marksman, a non-BST marksman rifle versus somebody with BST using the AR. I don't know what's the outcome of that. Because I know with BST, it only take a couple bullets to kill you with the AR. So, I feel like it still would be a challenge, but yeah.
Yeah, man. When you use BST, it's still a challenge because somebody can use BST and use the marksman and have that advantage over you. If you
I was thinking
just
about that.
just using BST with any weapon, you're gonna have that advantage over somebody that does not use it. So
Yeah, and you brought up the shotgun, so I know from being in the street gang community back in the beginning, the shotguns were cool to use, except the auto shotgun. That was the only one that was like, hey, don't use that. We don't allow that. And then I know like a lot of the weapons I used to troll because I have videos. I didn't care about the rules. Everything I did, I put in my videos for that reason. I was like, I'm not hiding nothing. I had a dude, I say his name on here, Max Julian. Max Julian came to me one time in one of my videos and he was like, oh, I'm gonna expose you for using a rocket. But I'm like, bro, you talking about exposing me, but by using my video that's already on YouTube. Like, how does that make sense? I put it out there. You see me shooting a rocket. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I used to put it, but I had to clean up my act. Like I said, I realized, if I'm gonna be in this community, then I need to play accordingly and use the weapons that are set for the street gang community. So I started doing that. But the auto shotty always been one of those weapons that are not allowed. It's been blacklisted. You know what I mean? But a lot of people still use it.
Yeah.
Even me, I use it just because I know there's certain people that's all they use. So obviously, if I know that's all you use, I'm going to use it on you too, unless I can keep my distance. Like there's certain people that you'll never see them shooting a rifle at all, any type, sniper rifle or assault rifle. And that's all they use because they don't have no gun game basically. So.
And if you use auto shotgun, that's somebody's not really, they don't really have like skills in shooting. Because I mean, like anybody can use auto shotgun and up close, and you just shoot a few times and the other person dead. It doesn't take much skill.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So yeah, like I know when you was gone for a moment when we like with CGFS and we try to have a more fair, street gang community with ARs and stuff, or just using ARs. But yeah, like we said before, like some people just do not, like how to say, like trying to keep it fair and just do what we trying to build up as a community and what guns were allowed and which ones were not. But yeah, I had some fights with people too with the auto shotgun, and like, is it really fair? Auto shotgun, you come around the corner, you just shoot. You don't even have to like be specific on the body, you just shoot around the body and then that person dead. So
yeah, a 10-year-old can use an auto shotgun.
I know, yeah, that's yeah, but there were quite some, like, I think I don't know if maybe I used a few times auto shotgun, but I don't know. I know some other people they really love auto shotgun and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, they love it. It's like
personally, I think it's just like for less skilled people.
Okay. That's a fair enough that's a fair enough. We'll just leave it at that, man. Auto shotgun is for less skilled players, man. So if you're a less skilled player, man, hug your shotgun, hug your auto shotty nice when you go to bed at night, man. Hug it close and tight with you, bro. But yeah, I know that I like the the sawed-off shotgun, the little free one. It's pretty good. That one, there's another one that the MC community uses, and the MC community use it pretty good, man. Like I would say I usually don't get triggered on this game too much, but if you ever fought MC community and they were good with that shotgun on the bike, on the motorcycle, when they ride up to you and kill you with that thing, bro, I'll be like, I'll be ready to throw the controller. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm like, yo, it's like a one-hit kill. I think it's the double barrel shotgun, but the MC community got pretty good though. I don't know what like toxicity issues. I'm pretty sure they have it because every community has some of it. I even experienced some when I was in the car community, but the street gang community, I feel like it's just a lost cause, man. It's to the point, like you said, we did. I know you saw the Trap Money episode, but he made a point about getting back to making stuff realistic, and I feel like looking at things that I see, like I said, on Instagram, man, I don't think it'll ever come back to like being street like it used to be. I feel like it's too much pride, too many egos, and it's a lost cause. We might as well just, and I don't even, plan on doing nothing in GTA 6 as far as like a community is concerned, but you might as well just hang it up and just embrace, GTA 6 when it come out, because the SGC on console, man, it's horrible.
I mean, yeah, it was horrible when I was still active, so I can't imagine what it is like nowadays. But the bikers, I have to say, I fought the bikers a few times, but they were playing more like legit than like ballers and stuff, So
yeah, Yeah, I will be able to say that too to the bike community. They always the MC community. They always had more like realistic role play for what they were. You know what I mean? And they played legit. And they seemed like
Yeah.
they held their members accountable when they broke the rules of their community. Street gang community, we never do it. I mean, I tried to do that with my crew. Like I said, I couldn't dictate somebody else's crew, but you know, I tried to set the example, dress the way I wanted. You know, just normal clothes, drive normal cars. I never had armored cars and none of that. I never ran people over with cars. That's another thing. So I know you saw the video. Jones talking about running people over with cars. How you feel about running people over with cars, PKJ?
I think I did that one time to somebody.
like I'm talking about like on purpose though.
Yeah, no, like street and community, you're not gonna run people. No, that's not. Yeah, I don't think that's the play style that you want in the street gang community. So yeah, I'm not sure what Ika Jones said about that, but
so basically he said it was allowed, that it was okay to just purposefully hit someone with your vehicle. Talking about they should not be in the street. I'm like, most of the time the person get hit, they're like on the sidewalk, and the person drives off the road and crashes into a building just to kill somebody with a car.
No, I don't know. I don't know where he get that from, but that's a no. That's a no. In the street gang community, that's a no, bro. Just stay use your AR, like, or just get out the car and start shooting. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where he get that from, but yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like,
yeah, that's what I tried to tell him. You know, like I was like, that's not. If it happens on accident, it happens on accident. But if you like habitual, vehicular manslaughter, you always killing people with your cars on a regular basis, you gotta stop, man. That's not street gang. And then too, I mean, I'm gonna ask Jones next time I talk to him. But like another tactic, man. Jones used to be infamous for climbing on the roof when he used to fight Jones. You could always find him climbing up a ladder or on a rooftop, man. Like, I mean, I get it, but like, if we street gang, let's shoot out in the streets. I shouldn't have to come up on top of a building to find you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
People do it. It's I guess, you know, depending on where you are. There's some areas that there's like raised platforms that you can jump off real quick. But if you we're not doing a rooftop rumble. If you want to constantly be on the roof all the time, bro, it's not fun. And then, so speaking of the buildings and roofs, I know Trap Money brought up corner shooting in the last episode. Personally, corner shooting never bothered me when people corner shot because it makes sense. It's more realistic. What's not realistic is two people with ARs that's about 10 feet away from each other shooting at each other in the face. That's not realistic. Rolling, doing all the rolling and all of that. Corner shooting is more realistic than all of that. So the corner shooting never bothered me. People just get mad because they get shot peeking around, you know, or they can't shoot the person because the person's actually using real tactics. That's a real tactic that you're supposed to use. If you're a shooter or you somebody that has a shooting type occupation in real life, you know, they teach you to get behind cover and shoot from behind something or around something. Like, you don't just stand out in the open shooting at people. That's not realistic, bro. That's some ignorant. I mean, I get it, it's hood stuff, but even hood dudes know you're gonna shoot over a car, on the side of a car, the side of a building. If you out in the street, you're an open target, bro, and you're gonna get dropped. And so many people have been dropped, that infamous when they out in the street and you just see them get hit in the head and then they body drop on the street. So many people have experienced that in GTA because they don't want to corner shoot. So I feel like corner shooting, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal, man. A lot of people trip over it.
I mean, Like when you go like take cover and shoot. Yeah, I honestly I didn't like when people do that. That was kind of like yeah. No, you can like take cover and then just like what was it like circle or whatever, just shoot with like one hand or whatever, or your gun around the corner.
Oh, like the it's called the blind firing, where you just shooting without looking.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what you mean, but you have like where you just stand like right like at the corner and shoot,
Yeah,
or you can actually like take cover like against the wall and then just shoot.
yeah. I know what you mean. You mean where they just stick the gun on the side of the building and like shoot without looking, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've seen people do that. Like, yeah, I didn't really get that because I don't know that's for me. Um you have an advantage of somebody else that's not doing that. So that makes it unfair to me, and then obviously people are gonna snack while they shoot. So so I don't know. Yeah, I was a person that didn't really like that type of corner shooting, to be honest. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's snacky. I
Yeah,
mean,
you know, you have people they would run back around the wall and snack, or just stand like in cover and then shoot and snack. Like, yeah.
yeah. So that's basically. I look at that as basically just exploits. I mean, it's kind of the same argument with the BST people, but like, oh well, it's BSTs in the game for a reason. I'm like, all right, well, I don't know if the street gang community ever said no corner shooting. No corner shooting was always a TDM thing. From my knowledge, it was always like a TDM, and like I said, the TDM community and the street gang community are not the same. They're like separate communities, you know. So, and I know we mentioned that in one of the other episodes. Like, it kind of the TDM rules kind of bled over into the street gang community. But yeah, I can see. I mean, for me, with the whole taking cover and stuff, I just adapt. Right. The only stuff that I couldn't really adapt to was like FAA and BST. I mean, FAA you use the marksman for people that you suspect having FAA. And then BST, your best bet against BST is to just not engage the people that use it, that you know use it, or you end up using it yourself on people that you know use BST to equal, you know, to make a equal playing field. But as far as the corner shooting, I would just, if somebody's on the corner, which there's certain people that play like that, they'll only fight in like neighborhoods or where they can hide behind a building or on a roof, then I would just go to an area that don't have nowhere for them to hide. Like, if you really want to fight me, I mean, yeah, I feel like you gotta adapt, but I get the cover, the blind firing where they shoot and they're not looking, but they're on target. Yeah, that's unrealistic, but that's basically something you do in the missions, right? I think everybody does that when you playing missions and you killing the NPCs. Yeah, that's funny because some stuff never bothered me. The corner shoot never bothered me, but I guess some people, you know, they don't like it. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I don't think that's fair either. It didn't bother me as much as like FAA or like BST. I think that's similar to you, but still, I don't think that makes like a fair fight. I don't think street gang community should allow that type of stuff. I don't even know what on that back in the day, but yeah, I mean, just come from around the corner, you know, and shoot. Just shoot, shoot. Don't use the wall or the corner. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you, were you a rocket user? An RPG user? Were you was active?
Well, I don't know. I don't think. I was not really a rocket user, to be honest, though.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I don't remember.
I cannot
I'm just
like.
asking because I don't remember you being that type of person.
No, because even if like this other person or whoever was using RPG, I would still try to use my AR. So I mean, there has been some situations probably that I use RPG for like in a helicopter or something else like that, or like an armored vehicle.
Okay, so your rocket use, your RPG uses makes sense then, basically. Like if somebody's in an armored vehicle, obviously you should use an RPG. Somebody's in a helicopter, you know. I guess now, like I said, we're not really that active like that, but they have the exploding bullets to shoot helicopters and stuff, or like the oppressors,
Yeah.
or the oppressor Mark II, and yeah, that I don't know, that kind of GTA as a whole. I feel like GTA as a whole suffered from the oppressor. I don't even want to talk about that. That was kind of like self-explanatory, bro. A flying bike. I've seen just random YouTubers complain about the oppressor. Like they're not even like in a community where you fight, but they're like, bro, like why did Rockstar put this in the game, man?
I
Yeah.
know. But I think when we were active, I think that what is it called? The oppressor came towards like the end. I don't remember really.
Yeah, I was
Being on
gone when that
the
came out.
flying bike.
Yeah, I was gone when that came out. I think I was around for the first one, the one that has wheels. And then yeah, before that, the second one, the one that's flying, I wasn't even playing. I didn't even have GTA no more. So I never experienced people blowing it up, but I have saw videos of people in the SGC using them, you know, blowing people up, like getting exposed for them. So that's why I was like, man, what is going on, bro? Like people pull up, and it's not just like ballers that I'm talking about. I'm talking fams is doing it, ballers are doing it, you know. And I'm like, it just looks goofy. It's just
I
as
don't
bad
get
as
that. Like, why are you in a street gang community?
it's just as bad as being in jets and other, you know, military type vehicles. I remember back in the day, the worst vehicle that used to be in the sessions was the tank. I remember people used to put out the tank, and then and I was that was like, man, you used to because I think it took like 12 rockets to like blow that tank up. It's called the Rhino, I think. And then the Insurgent. I don't know if you remember the one with the gun in the top. People used to get in that a lot and drive around the lobby trolling people. Those are like the top. Back in the day, those are like the OG troll vehicles, man. That jet and the damn tank and that Insurgent. And I used to like, that's when people pull that out, you knew it was time to like switch session. But
I know, that's right.
Yeah,
that's how I feel too. Like you see that tank on a map or whatever. I mean, you could try and shoot it, but you know, I see people that like you destroy that tank or whatever. They just go back, get a new one, and come back.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, man, you might as well just
You have
leave,
seen
bro.
that too, right?
Yeah. I've seen it, and it would always be like some random like trolling the session, bro. I've had that quite a bit. And so
man, I had that one time with OYGlaylo. You know him?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm familiar with OYGlaylo, man. He in a couple of my videos from back in the day.
I know he pulled
was
up
funny.
with who?
I said OYGlaylo was funny.
Oh man, he was loving that RPG too. But yeah, I know he pulled up on Maze and me in an Insurgent with 2 other people. Yeah, it was a crazy fight.
PKJ. So like we've asked everybody else, I'm gonna ask you, as far as I know, like you've already kind of touched on like things that should not be like in the SGC and all of that in GTA, but what's one of your most memorable moments for this time that you've spent in your GTA life?
Memorable moments, man. There's a few, but I think just, you know, going undercover as Denise was probably like the most memorable to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was some good undercover work, man. That's crazy. They didn't even figure out it was you.
I know, just like seeing all the stuff and how it developed and how good of a video it like turned out to be. Yeah, that was really good. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I think one of the other memorable moments is that like I really met some cool people. There were some really cool family members that I had like just fun moments with, like shooting other people and just like having fun and laughing and joking. I think, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
a memorable one for me.
Yeah, that's what's up. Cause yeah, like we touched on, man, it's a lot of, you know, beyond the toxicity that comes with it, you know, arguing with people over the video game. There's people kind of miss out or not, I guess, look back on like the cool people they met, you know, and the times you had where you and your crew get to laugh about certain things, man. So yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because for me too, like GTA was the first game that I played online and got to meet online people. So like I know there were some toxic people and toxic moments, but like on the other side, I met a bunch of cool people too that were like really cool. So yeah.
Yeah, well, so you saying there's some cool ballers out there?
No, not ball. I don't think any ballers were like cool, but I'm just saying, like family members, like some of the fans I met, you know, they're really cool, and
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like mostly fans. I don't think there's any baller that's been cool like that. No.
Okay. Yeah, I know some that are cool. The ones that don't take it too serious usually be cool at the end of the day. The ones that kind of realize, you know, they kind of acknowledge too that hey, this is just a game. We not really ballers and fams. And you can go, because like you
Yeah.
said, you can go do something else. Like you can go play another game with somebody. There's people out there that's like they really not gonna associate with you because they feel like you a fan for real or you a baller for real. So even if y'all played a whole different game together, they gonna have that same bitterness. Because I remember in Red Dead there were like people like showing up and stuff, and I'm like, bro, this is Red Dead Redemption. We're not fams and ballers. Like, come on, man.
I know. If
Yeah,
they take
so
it for hard, then yeah.
yeah, that's like too far, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, you got to come back to reality, man. I get it's kind of like it's RP, and even on the console, it's technically RP because you're not those, you know, you're not really fams or ballers. But I'm like, you get indulged in it, like you been sucked into it, and you don't even realize it. Like, you can be chill. There's some cool people on the other side, man. Y'all could make content
I
together, you know what I
know.
mean? But
Yeah,
people look at it crazy.
yeah. I know. Yeah, that's too bad for them, you know. But yeah, like I said, I met some really cool fans. So yeah.
Mm. So you wanna shout out any social media or your you do some YouTube? You want people to find your YouTube, or you don't want them to?
No, I'm good. You know, I'm
You
kind of
like
chilling
that?
right now. I'm cool. You know, I
All right,
mean, that's fine. I
all
was
right.
just, you
I
know, it's just
respect
fun
it.
to be like a co-host. So
Yeah. I'm glad you came on. You know, I appreciate you for coming on, filling the spot. Like I said, hopefully, man, Jones is feeling better by the time this episode is over with. But yeah,
I know,
man.
Jones, when you hear this, get better.
Yeah, man. That's another episode, man, done in the books. Still Slippin podcast with our special guest / co-host PKJ from Davis Family's DFAM. Yeah, man. And just final words, man. Like she said, man, y'all out there clutching on that auto shotgun. Put it down, man. Man up. Be a man, bro. Use a rifle, man.
And use your AR.
And stop going ghost mode, man, for kills, man. That's some kitty stuff, bro. And we out.